Two. Wait, I think it just starts from three. 3, 2, 1. Penguins.
I'm confused.
It's like a TV show. I think it was like one of those educational television shows. Penguins.
Oh no, I'm confused. Our
Oh,
voice.
the one that starts from 5 is what's it called? It's the Kid Pics.
Hmm.
Do you remember Kid Pics?
No, I don't think I ever saw it.
Oh man, it's not a TV show. It's an art program. Back in my day, we had computer labs in the school where it was like the only time we would ever use a computer, because we didn't have one at home, and they had certain programs on it, and one of them was this art program called Kid Pics, and it had like an opening theme song where it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, uno, uno, 0. And then they start singing Kid Pics, Kid Pics, come on and play with Kid Pics, Kid Pics. um, and like all the tools and stuff had like little sound effects. I think if you did the like undo, it would like sing, I made a boo boo, yeah. It was really funny. I remember too much about this art program.
Oh,
But
I
yeah.
apparently I paused the video instead of muting it.
Ha. You're gonna have you gonna close all your other programs to make sure your game doesn't lag when you open it.
Dang it.
You're gonna open your game, right?
I have a game. But I'd like to note that my progress, my art progress for today was I opened my computer reset in the night, which was probably good because I don't turn it off enough. So my art progress today was I got all the files I was working on opened, and now I have to close the art program.
Oh. You ever like open an art program and it just stays on open all day but you never use it?
Yes.
Oh good, it's not just me.
I mean, technically speaking, I just never close the art program unless my computer is turned off, and even then, it's like one of the first things I open. So, if I don't draw, it was open all day, and I didn't do anything with it by default.
It's just open anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I do tend to close my art program.
My computer's also a wee bit stronger than most, so it doesn't necessarily need to like close as much as as your average computer. It can run more things simultaneously. Like you can totally run this game with like the internet and the art program, and probably even like another game running in the background if it weren't streaming. It's probably specifically the streaming that it has a problem with. I wonder if there's been a noticeable up in the quality of the streams, because we actually upgraded our internet a few weeks, months, a while back.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Also, Javier is here with you guys use art programs? That is how comics are made. Well, digital comics. Well, yeah, digital comics.
Yeah, digital comics. I guess you still need like you kind of still need art programs for traditional comics, because when you scan them in, it's best to do some like color editing to get your levels adjusted, and I prefer if people like use actual text for the dialogue, unless you have like really good handwriting for your lettering.
Like?
It just makes it easier to read.
Like Chris and... I don't know how to say your full name. The person who does First Summer.
I don't think I've read First Summer.
The person who did First Summer, they only recently switched to text, and it's a font that they used using their own handwriting.
Oh, okay.
And I personally never had any trouble reading it. Their handwriting, it was good.
Okay. I mean, like, comics used to be hand lettered, but they're like by trained letterers, you know? Mm-hmm. And you like write in the guides and you do it in a specific way. It's the bottom line is readability is king. Mm-hmm. And some people like me don't have readable handwriting.
Mm-hmm. Or me. I only use my handwriting if it's big, bulky, sound effect text.
Yeah, and I didn't even really start doing that until like a ways in. When I started reading manga again, I'm like, hey, I want to do that. I don't remember which episode it is, but the one where like N goes up against the big robot. I can't remember. Golurk?
Imagine forgetting Golurk.
Yeah, I did some like big sound effects in that one. And I remember deliberately like trying to do them in like that manga style where it's sort of matching the kind of sound they would make. Kind of dropped off after a while. I should open up the stream.
Should open up the game. Also, Tail says, imagine closing your art program. Javier says he thought we just materialized our thoughts into art pieces.
That's level 9 conjuring. I haven't achieved that yet.
What level are you at?
I'm at level 4.
Powerful. What level am I at?
You're what?
What level am I at?
You're probably 4 also. We're like similar. You're probably 5 honestly, because you've like you do like 5 like 5 comics. So you're probably a level above me.
Does doing more require a higher level or just more endurance?
I think a higher endurance comes with a higher level. like if you do more comics at once, you get more experience, so you kind of level up faster.
I see. We're cracking the code. I'm glad that if I like forget to save, it like has auto saving. So like the worst that can happen is after we play like one turn.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Is that something you have to turn on?
No, it's just by default.
Okay.
Tail says you need to read First Summer.
I do.
Yeah. And Javier says First Summer. What's this awesome sound? Shall give it a try. Is that what you said?
I shall have to give it a try, yeah. I haven't finished reading Sunwalk yet. That's still my current reading project.
You do it, I believe in you.
Thank you. It's quite fun.
Yeah. That's Pokemon. Tails says, that's level 9 conjuring. Well, sounds like you gotta eat more beetles.
What a beetle. Not the bees, not the beetles.
Bee?
Be yourself.
I refuse.
Then who will you be?
Pikachu.
Okay, that's fair.
You have to believe, says Javier. Happy's here.
Hello, Happy. Hello, Javier. Hello, Tails.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We have beetles and cute medieval outfits on our personas.
Well, it's such an easy game to play. Now it looks as though it's far away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Tails is now hosting the stream.
Oh, nice.
How dare you?
Thanks for the host, Tails.
How dare you host the stream, Tails? I don't have a special notification for that.
Called out. What other Beatles songs do you know?
You say others if I knew the first Beatles song.
Oh my goodness, do you not know Beatles songs?
No.
Ah! Lyra, you uncultured swine.
So mean. That guy saved it at the end of the turn. Also, hi, look, there's a game now.
Hooray! There's a kind of oceany Beatles song called We All Live in the Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine.
Well, I know it exists.
What about the other one? Oh shoot, I don't even remember how this one goes anymore. The one that's like the Octopus's Garden. Have you heard of that one?
No. Should probably get this.
I'll keep thinking about
it. I literally have not heard Beatles songs before.
You've heard at least one Beatles song. They do a Christmas song around the holidays that plays everywhere.
Which one is that?
I think it's the one that's like, gosh,
we got the pirate music for the bridge again. Tawni just stands dramatically at the top of the bridge and the music starts playing.
Mm-hmm. My brain says no Christmas songs until December, so I can't think of it. But it's a pretty well-liked one, so you've probably heard of it.
Alright,
there's actually two. There's one that's like simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
That was
a choir of children sing their song. They practiced all year long. I remember that one because it was used in a movie that I used to watch. It's like this Rudolph movie. But then there's another one about like war is done or something. I don't remember how it goes.
Why do I have two dragons? Two places
you
dragons.
Have two dragons?
Yeah. Durgans.
Durganson.
Green's partying. Oh no.
Eh? Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought the border gate was gonna be like, oh, you're not the right person. Go around the long way. I was like, oh no, I'm on a time limit.
Oh no.
Well, not the literal time limit, but just like the longer I take, the harder this gets.
Oh.
Oh, she's standing.
Yeah, because you said like you forgot about someone.
Yeah, I forgot about Blue.
Blue.
Can this place build a shipyard? It sure can.
You forgot about Blue, and now he's the champion.
I see what you did there. Take this, and this, and this. Oh, I forgot he did.
Yeah. Hacha.
Since the
everybody was kung fu fighting.
Since the range units counter attack when they're attacked by other range units, but also like the heroes with the max archery attack twice. I keep forgetting Pete Gurley does not actually have a double shoot, and especially when that happens. So because it's like he shoots twice, but the second time was because the other person attacked him. So he shoots twice, and I'm like, and now it's their turn. Why is it my turn again? Oh right, he doesn't actually shoot twice. He just got attacked. Yes, Blue in all this. You guys didn't see anything. You saw nothing. Everything that happened was an illusion. That last turn never actually happened. What? One of my towns being captured. Oh no.
Oh.
One of my towns being captured without a fight. That sounds like some kind of fever dream. I actually know what the orc houses look like. Where is this? How far away is this? Gross. Is that only because... No, that's a long way. Oh, but you're close. How far away are you? 2 turns. Much better. And you can keep taking on, not taking on anything in particular. I can't believe Javier murdered Tails live in the chat.
Are you sure you can't believe it?
Blue, where's Blue? I'm gonna battle him. You should have updated faster, says Tails. Says the author of Step by Step by Step. See what? I didn't see anything. Then Tails immediately dies. But I was just quoting Nostalgia Log, but Javier's coming from it. I sure did. Moitered. Wait, hold on. I don't think I built the shipyard in this timeline.
Uh-oh.
You guys don't remember the alternate timeline because you weren't a part of it? It never happened.
It never happened.
Never happened. You don't have proof? Ooh, this is a tough one. It's just... No. Beat things up. At least make an attempt.
Okay, let's see.
The attempt ended in failure.
Javier thought she was murdering us, so he murdered her back. Thanks for having our back, Javier.
Good comment. Well, there was nothing in that army. Don't. I do actually want units to have. Let's see if they... We... Alright, I think I can take you.
I like this lineup. Why is it just you on your own against a Hydra and like 5 other people? In the town.
We'll try that again. I feel like, oops, smarter. Speaking of smarter, slide you, nope, slide you there. So that should put you in the back.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. A little devil man. Oh no, he disappears when he dies.
Yeah, because he was a summoned creature.
Okay.
Yeah. Did it. I knew I could do that if I was smarter.
Yay, good job. Oh, little devil man.
Wonder if we get any good loot. Ooh, what's this? Bless and luck though. Ooh. Wand of healing. Now that's good loot.
Sorry, Javier. I've never seen Devilman Crybaby, if that's what you're quoting the like some song from or whatnot. If you're quoting something else, I am also unaware.
Oh. I was like, can I not see what's in here? Why is it saying I will crush this army like a bug if I can't see it? Oh, because it's empty. Pete Gurley crushed our army like a bug because that's all that was in it. You stay here for a moment. And let's beef up the defenses of this establishment. On the bright side, I screwed up this and accidentally did not go for the movement up thing. Which probably... Let's build up this one too.
I was planting all these troughs. Also, why is every town that you build seem like it's like all over the mountains? Like, what are the road systems?
There's little bridges and stuff, see? Yeah.
Oh darn, you're right. There are bridges. It's like Fortress City.
Yeah, I think the levels are just to like make it so you can see all the buildings behind each other. Also, if you notice that the same building, the same city types actually look different depending on the terrain they're on. Like this one's all green because it's on a grassy terrain. This one's all gray and stuff because it's on a dirty terrain. Grassy, still grassy. That's all we got. Grassy dirt. Pick your poison. Grass or dirt. Where's the one on dirt?
I'm surprised they don't have like a seaside.
Is it this one? No, it's not. I'm surprised they don't have like a seaside one. That'll be good for this one. Maybe they do, because it's based on the terrain they're on, and there's like a beach terrain. But we're not on the beach. None of our towns are on the beach, so.
Okay.
Where's the one that's on dirt, supposedly? Am I being lied to? Oh, this one probably.
Tail says, I'm making, quote, Tails found dead at Lyra stream. My status on Discord.
Oh. Where's this hoodlum? For anything? Purchasing everything in here. Nice. 3 dragons. Excellent.
Excellent.
And you know what? You know what, Zero? We have room so the pirates get to come too.
It's already kind of unbelievable. Okay, so like the other ones you can, I would assume, are like you're training people into the positions or the classes, but you could potentially say, oh, these were people that were already like able to use these weapons or whatever, and we just hired them, and it just took like a day or whatever the time period is to hire them. But with like the hydras and the dragons and the thunderbirds, it's like, are we to believe they just hatched and grew up in like a day or the time that it takes?
I think we're supposed to believe that they are trained in that time, or are transported from a place that tamed them for us in that time.
Okay. Because, like, the Hydra pit looks like it's got eggs in it. The bird hill looks like it got eggs in it. So I just assumed they were, like, being born there. But that makes more sense.
Maybe they're being born there and sent off somewhere to train, and then the trained ones are coming back in.
Oh.
Where do you need to go again? This army's not going to do anything to this castle anymore. Let's add a hero to that business. What's the tavern look like? It looks like the thing we have not built yet.
We need a tavern. It reminds us of home.
Which hero should we use?
Let's go with.
Sephiroth?
Jafar Genie. Oh, Cowman looks cool. Yeah, look at that.
There's 2 cows.
The other Cowman.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that guy looks cool.
What's the name?
Attila.
Oh, that's not some bad lag.
The Hunt?
That lag isn't bad at all.
Oh.
Let's go with Attila.
Yay! Huh?
There we go. Attila is now protecting the castle. No one will ever be able to break through this newly hired hero's defenses.
Attila the Hun.
How long will it take to get to you? No time at all. We take a side path.
Javier's like, maybe I went a bit too far with my burn. Hey, Lyra, check that out.
What am I checking out?
It's a dead Tails.
Tales of the
Tails
Dead.
says... What?
Tales of the Dead.
Tails of the Dead!
16 pikemen and 13 crossbowmen. I think they're cool. Okay. Well, I think they're dead.
I think Tails was, maybe commenting on one of the heroes' names, but she just says Seth in Roth.
Yeah, because one of them was like Sephiroth with like an N in there somewhere. Tis I, a dead end, a murdered him. Let's see. Foreign targets do plus 30 melee damage. Increase the hero's melee attack by 13. Actually, I think this is better. Because it's
30% over a straight 13.
Yeah, because 30% of 50 would be 15.
Oh, okay. Is that what your attack is?
Actually, let's skip the attack altogether and just have better survivability with the healing wand. What's this? What's the green one do? Haste. Spid. Spid. This is 1 luck. This is 1 luck. And this is all friend. Okay. So that's the best one. You're the best one. Ah, I'm so close yet so far. Wait, did you actually? No, you're just standing there menacingly. I was like, did you actually attack that castle? You had no way of winning. No, just the menacing, just the T-posing to assert dominance.
Tail says, I'm making that my name in my server. I assume she means dead imp.
I think she means a
murdered imp.
Take that. Take that.
Yarg! Ahoy!
Yar, matey.
Oh my god.
They tried to stab the dragons. It did not work well for them.
Looks like sushi's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah, murdering all of the red player
women. Red players, yes.
So, anyways, as I was saying before Zero, it's actually one of the objectives to beat up all the red player aligned mermaids in the water. I don't think it actually gave us it yet. Good. The guy who's
you have to like complete something else first?
Yeah. I believe it's getting the treasure that she wants.
Gotcha.
Wait, there's chaos.
That does make sense. Your accountant was very nervous.
Especially after we threatened to beat him up.
I like when ruthless warlords like go easy on something weaker than them.
Just like picks him up by the scruff. He's like, wait, no, it's not his fault. Just sets him down, straightens out his shirt.
Yeah, I love that.
This fortification needs a fortification. There we go.
This fort needs a fort.
So that's where Blue is running around. Definitely one.
Blue.
Do you run by any ye old troughs along the way? The answer is no. No, he does not. There's that one. Not sure it's close enough to matter. Is this where I want to be?
Well.
Oh, a blue flag thing, so I think it is where I want to be.
Are you sure it's where you want to be?
No.
It's where I want to be. I want to be the man who walks 1,000 miles. I don't, wait, I think I'm getting my songs crossed again.
Interesting. Very interesting. Can I go down? I'm making a save. Danger.
Danger lurks.
I can go down first. Not quite sure I can. But if I can, it would be far better for my, Oh, you're just standing there, my dude. My dude, my guy. Oh. I did not check what his army had. I can take him.
Okay. Is this the whole blue army?
It's probably... Oh, can I take him? Hold on, wait. Hold the phone. Bonk.
I'm scared because you didn't take all that much damage yet, where I am. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm partially fine because the artifact that stuns enemies kept stunning the Thunderbird, so they just never got to move.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, like, oh no, I'm taking a whole lot more damage than I thought. And I'm like, what? But you were taking, like, piddly nothing.
So apparently you did some bad phrasing again.
Oh yeah, just earlier when you were murdering women.
Oh, that was the phrasing. I was blocking the traumatic memories from my mind again.
You didn't remember 5 seconds ago because of the phrasing.
My brain is very good at blocking out traumatic memories, but once people bring them back, I'm gonna say.
Lyra's like, I paused to put it in the vault. How could you bring it back? How could you, Tails? It's because she's dead now and she wants to drag you down with her.
Expert pathfinding. I will not turn my nose up to that.
The nose knows.
Ooh. I was right to go down first. This is in fact open.
Tails is trying to also bring back your memories from earlier. She says, like the memories about Emerald.
No, I have no memories of Emerald.
Lyra only remembers Emerald the game, right?
Yeah. I do have many fond memories of Emerald the game. The first Witcher game I ever completed. Ooh, I meant to say first Pokemon game, not first game ever. For a second, I had fear when I saw this big army, and I forgot that I brought an army with me.
You thought you were alone.
Bonk. Ow. Bonk. Can I don't think so. Bleh.
This doesn't seem too bad. Once you take this, you take down Blue's fort, right?
I think they have more than one. I think that's part of what makes them hard.
Oh.
Those behemoths sure did take out a bunch of my, as Zero put it, Jafar genies. Oh, there we go, nice. How dare you take this?
Take that. And this.
That was a poor move on my part. Did this work? It does. Pirates.
Pirates with me.
Take him out. That did not go well. I like how the actual attack only killed one, but then the what's it called? Turning them to stone, turn 3 of them to stone. Javier says 0 with a disappointed ellipses.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, potion of quickness. The hero who drinks this potion gains an extra attack for 2 full rounds. Also, there's apparently a spell that does that too, so definitely want to look into that. Oh. It's attack and defense, nice. Ah, it's the green gate that you can't go past until later.
Mm.
Where is the fool who dares pose me? Do you know, Zero?
I'm just scared of that whole Mordor area in general. Bless.
Thank. Man, it feels good to like start the stream at the appropriate time.
Yeah.
Such a rarity.
You know, like rarity. I love that pony.
I was gonna reference that pony too.
Yeah.
It's like we're the same person.
I do like how Rarity being there implies they're all like adults. I don't know why, but they're just all so cute that I just assume they're children, you know? And I don't think the others really really have anything that implies that they're necessarily adults. Like, I know Applejack works on her family's farm, but she could be a young kid, like, helping out, right? I don't actually know what,
Well, they honestly have to be, like, teens at the youngest, because they also have little children sisters. They gotta be at least, like, 12-ish. Because they all have because there's a bunch of baby sisters.
That's fair. Unless their parents just, like, had kids way far in them.
Well, just the implied age gap that there seems to be. Seems to be significant and not like, someone just done stole my ship.
Arg! How dare they?
I don't know, Zero. How are they?
No, I said how dare, like dare, but with a R.
I know. I'm just sassing you.
Sassafras.
You call him sassafras. Ah. Can Fredrickson defeat this army? Find out this time on Dragon Ball Z. By Fredrickson.
This time.
I mean, what's her name? Pete Girly? That looks like
Pete Girly.
That looks like a definitive no.
I believe in him.
I don't.
You can do it, Pete. You can do it, Peter. Aw, he's dead.
He's not quite dead. Do I have anything? Ah, I do have something. Could help.
Hale says Rarity is the best pony.
Let's load that danger. And drink us some. Oh, not you. Shift looking spells. Not potion of luck. There we go. Nice. Let's try this again. This time with feeling.
I'm still partial to Applejack. I think she's real fun. She's just a nice homey gal, you know? Also, she has a cowboy hat.
Perfect. It's honestly kind of impressive how much better you can do just like going in and be like, that's just how I can do it better, and then going back in and trying it again. Like how much better you can do on a second run, knowing what to expect.
Is it like knowing what the AI is gonna do, or knowing which like enemies are gonna face you?
A little of both. Also remembering to use the potion of immortality. That helped a bit.
Right, I would assume a potion of immortality will always help. At least a little bit.
Just a little tiny bit. Smidgen.
Just tiny. Just a wee mite. Tail says, I was just gonna say, are you sure this isn't about the hat? Also, Applejack got that best lesson of, I don't learn anything, I was right all along.
You raise a fair point.
She's a static character, and they're not necessarily bad.
Oh, this isn't hard at all. Bonk. Ow. Bonk. Oh, I forgot she shoots twice. I've been using Pete Gurley too much. I forgot how good she was. I forgot how vastly superior lesbians were. Oh, I may as well open the door. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man who?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man 2.
Oh, no! Wait, that's the one with Doc Ock?
Yeah.
That one was okay.
It was okay. The pirates got struck by lightning.
Hale says Applejack is great. She was always one of my faves to see put against other characters. Are we getting completely new characters for the new My Little Pony reboot season?
Yes, we are. Supposedly we weren't, but then it turned out we are. It felt odd that it felt odd that they were supposedly gonna be old since. Actually, no, it doesn't. They usually keep the old. Well, not keep all the old ones. We usually keep some of them.
I thought they would like keep the names and the general concept, but like they were just new characters.
That's why I keep meaning to try and say, as I'm distracted by trying to concentrate on my game.
Hale says, and the fact that she was often right made it very believable in times where she was wrong, but was stubborn about it. She's normally the correct one. That could be a good lesson for, like, a character who's always right to contend with being wrong. Because no one likes to be wrong, and if you're not used to owning up to mistakes, you're not going to develop those social skills.
Which is fine, since I never make mistakes.
Absolutely.
These hoodlums need to stop flagging my garbage.
Kale says that's what Lyra is trying to say while she attempts to avoid being murdered.
I can't believe Tails is showing off my murdered pun that Zero definitely didn't give me. To the YouTube side. Is that a thing you need to teleport to? Oh, it looks like you can walk in from this end.
This is the second time now, guys, where Lyra's described the events of the next stream in the most vague means like possible, and I just come up with the first pun that comes to mind, and it's become the title. Puns make the world go round.
Okay. Excellent.
Gosh, Tails. Tails says, okay, but for real, Zero is queen of stream titles.
Javier says Zero is queen overall. Oh, no!
What was that, Lyra? I'm queen overall. Oh, no.
Hush you. I'm having distress. This hoodlum thinks they're gonna take back their... Oh, okay. I was like, is that a hero for the next campaign? But no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Take a good look at that face, though, because it's gonna look familiar. You're also gonna be like, is that the hero from the...
That's Blue Genie.
That's Robin Williams Genie.
That's just Robin Williams Genie.
Look, it's Lorelei.
Lorelei.
I believe she was for the Knights and Humans faction in the last game. Now she's
Hold on. Every hero has a backstory?
Yeah. However, game?
Isn't that us?
Game?
Excuse me. That's kind of sus.
Didn't know she could be in two places at once.
She's very talented.
Let's get the other cow. Moo. And she's just heading down to the bottom ways. Should reach that and eventually. Identity theft. No wonder she's a pirate. A red one? What do you mean a red one? I don't have a red one. Zero, there's a red one.
Red?
Yeah, red, and I wasn't ready for it.
I don't know.
Get it? I wasn't ready for it.
Oh, you're punning at me, stealth puns. Oh, come on. I wasn't ready. I was reading the chat.
So now you're saying you weren't ready?
I'm gonna leave you on red. Kel says, okay, but imagine you, the real Tawni, walk in, and this person is like, I'm Tawni, Scourge of the Sea, and I cost this much to hire. And then the real one just gets so mad.
She doesn't get mad about the identity theft, and she actually gets mad about, you think I'm only worth that much?
Yes. She's like, Tawni Balfour is worth at least thrice that amount, and I'll prove it to you.
Looks like Lyra stole Zero's place in the pun throne. Oh, they're doing that thing where they don't actually. Oh no.
Mm.
They don't actually attack. They just stand at the door menacingly.
They're camping.
Okay, let's see what you have. Oh, you have absolutely nothing. So let's buy that dragon cave.
What is that, like 3 people?
Something like that. Our one dragon can take them easily.
Tails says Pete Gurley would be like, that's what you're mad about?
Alright, what does this gate need? Scattered before this gate are dozens of statues with the expressions of pure fear on their faces. No sculptor could have carved those images. This is the work of Medusas. Cautiously you approach the gate. All your attempts to bargain with the Medusas fail. Apparently a band of pirates recently captured their leader, so Medusas are unwilling to act for fear of retribution if their queen returns. You cannot pass through this gate unless you have the Medusa Witch Queen Cirsa. Interesting. Oh, what's this one have?
There's just a behemoth chilling over there.
Sir? Are you sure this is the course of action you wish to take? Yes? Okay, bye.
Bye. Hi. Bye.
Well, it's kind of cool that, you don't need a castle to survive.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sucks that you have to clear out every individual trace of a player off the map before they're actually defeated. Ah, behemoths.
There's so many.
There are so many. Pirates, go!
They walk so slow.
Can I hit who I can too?
Your pirates are like, I hate these land traversing stuff.
We're not used to this land walking business.
Yeah.
Do we look like we have a yellow and rolling comic? My landwalker pun went on deaf ears.
Oh, really? Well, I guess they don't have to walk on land anymore. Now they're swimming with the fishes.
Interesting. Do we have it? No, we have potion of quickness. Cool, but not quite what we want. And I need to wipe this blue smear off the map. Where's the rest of green? Oh, hello. How are you doing, my good sir? Not good, it would seem.
Wait, so did you just find like an Excalibur sword, but you couldn't get it out of the rock, so you just chipped the rock off of it?
Is that what it said? I forgot.
I think that's what happened.
I forgot I was supposed to read that.
You got like a sword. You like found a sword and you pulled on it and nothing happened, so you like spent an hour chipping away at the stone.
Okay, but that's actually the most in character random artifact flavor text we've had so far.
Okay, true, yeah.
Come at me, bro. Come at me. Where, oh, where? It's grand. Green. Wait. There's my ship.
Just standing there, menacingly.
Oh, wait, no, that's a different ship. Okay. Does that mean they're just kind of doodle bob? No, wait. I didn't land there. There's my ship.
There she be. There's the old vixen.
I think the vixen is elsewhere, so we can't accidentally lose it. As I did.
Oh yeah, didn't it like explode?
Yeah, it needed repairs.
Oh yeah.
Where am I trying to go? Oh, probably to the gold thing. That was my intended thing, but that's where I should go. What do you mean?
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
What?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Huh. I see.
What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Oh, that's a whole army. Hold on.
That's a lot of boys.
Let's try to like that. There's some crag hack in here.
Toad? Wait, Toadadier?
What?
Wolfric. Yogg.
Huh, it's not.
Barrett.
Either that or the other guys have them on their team. Just pick randomly.
Utina. It's
Let's go with you.
Jarvis.
Oh, the natures are automatically archer. The elves are archers by default.
That makes sense.
Interesting. I'm not sure my lady could be there.
We're underground. We're underground.
The ye old ground of under. I wonder if there are any tails under here.
Plunder by thunder.
There's tails.
What?
I kept making jokes. Oh no. We're under attack.
Oh no.
Who's attacking? Who's attacking? You.
I love your Thunderbirds.
You know what I don't love?
Dying?
Okay.
Oof. Your armies. Javier says, Tails, where is she? Tails says, where am I? Where did I wander off to? Javier says, Tails, there you are. Tails says, I hope it's not too far. I'm supposed to be doing art and not making memes. Javier says, I missed you so much.
I may have to bring what's-her-face back up here to reclaim this fortification.
Since the cities are like so large and sprawling across the hillside when you like are actually building in them, it is just funny to me to think that this is just a tiny little foyer that they like hang around in and people come over and politely invade only this section. Javier said, I missed you so much. And Tail says, did you miss murdering me? Cyclops be like, oh, he climbed up. I didn't know foot soldiers could just climb up onto the... Javier's like, now why would I do that? I'm not a mermaid. Or a merman.
Oh, is she out of arrows? Yeah, she's out of shots too.
A shot heard round the world. The start of the revolution.
Man, was that ever close?
Oof. Wow, everyone's dead except for 5 Cyclops boys.
Is there any way to do that better? Possibly. Well, knowing how close it is, I'm definitely gonna like keep her closer to reclaim it if it loses.
Thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. What are the different colors? Sections?
Are those the different like on the tavern?
Yeah, in the tavern.
Dang it.
Are those like different magic types?
Yeah. They're different factions of heroes. And you make it if you're by yourself. You cannot.
I mean, just but jokes aside, there's only enough times I can bully Tails before it gets old. Javier's like just looking at Javier and going, stop, stop, she's already dead.
There we go. That should be out of view. And since I can't reach, I need to put the arm back. What?
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, our light.
Skip. Thought on a chance to take their city back.
Adrian.
Choice. But okay.
Oakley dokley.
Oh yeah, there's still a big area down here I haven't seen. Look down there.
Carol says, unlike Zero, where bullying her for being a furry never gets old.
Tails raises a very solid point.
How dare you?
Hey, sometimes people speak the truth, and you just gotta...
It's like, just because I have several fursonas and read wall as a kid and like the Cats the musical.
Just because she's a furry doesn't mean she's a furry.
That doesn't mean I'm a furry. There are lots of people. There's lots of people who don mascot costumes without being furries. It's like a sports thing or whatever.
Yeah, so they get paid to do so.
Sure. But no one's gonna pay me.
Exactly. You do it voluntarily. I don't like any of what you're saying. Ooh, I don't like any of what you sold to me.
Is that a caveman lady?
Yeah.
A lady barbarian?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that they had lady barbarians.
Why not?
I just kind of assume you have like a class and you just have one sprite for it.
No, every single class has 2 sprites for it.
Huh. So, are there lady cyclops sprites?
No. For every hero, there's 2 sprites.
Oh, okay. Javier says, actually, I only bully Zero for being a furry once per stream, starting now. I can't believe it. I come here to have a good time and chill with my friends, and this is the treatment I get.
Fun and happiness.
Fun and happiness, she says. Fun and happiness.
Yeah. Aren't you having fun?
I'm having so much fun!
We're back underground after we fought for our life to reclaim the castles. It's this business. I can take that. This army will squash Pete Gurley. I can take that.
Oh, you can take that.
Oh, that's not, guys. That, that there is not... Not the game window. One of us has to give eventually. It's not gonna be me.
What?
I don't think they're falling for it. They're not coming for me.
What? I don't understand. What's happening?
Oh, they're behind the safety of their walls, so they don't want to come after me.
Yeah?
And I don't want to come after them while they're behind the safety of their walls.
Because you don't... Is it because you don't have, like, projectiles?
No, the projectiles only hit, well, they're right next to the wall for some reason.
Oh, it kind of looked like they were right next to the walls.
They were far enough, though, that it didn't.
Oh, no.
Bonk. It's fine. Just a friendly reminder that it said this army would crush Pete Gurley. This is why you don't underestimate Pete Gurley. Oh, this is just the same area as before. Okay. See what's in the evil-looking ashtray.
It's just a giant skull with glowing green eyes.
You know, after some fresh water and cool shade underground for both you and your horse, you realize you weren't as tired as you thought and can continue a little farther today.
Underground.
Underground.
Lovely crystal pool. Ooh, it's a maze. You walk the halls of the maze.
Oh, it was empty, so I didn't need to read it.
Oh.
Green, what are you doing down here? Silly thing. Think you can escape my wrath?
It's just a bunch of animals wandering around. That's an army.
A bunch of animals running around with a book, apparently.
Well-read animals, I guess.
Because they're hiders doesn't mean they can't enjoy a good book.
I like how that green army like ran over to the sea and was just like, nope.
You can take care of this yourself, right, Tawni?
Let them go. Yay! Good job, Tawni. Ooh, that's a lot of pages.
For anyone who's wondering and was maybe confused, when I said she could do it herself, I didn't mean like beat the arm. Why have I seen so much of this? When did I go over there?
Maybe you came from that direction?
I did not come from that direction. I came from back here.
Huh.
Troglodytes? More like troglodytes, am I right?
Hey!
Am I? Just keep stunning him. I should give that to Tawni since she has the double shot, so it's like twice as likely to stun him.
Yeah.
What about you? You're all straight too. That makes sense.
Wait a minute. What was that stupid ring you were wearing?
It's not doing justice.
It looks like a goofy looking gray frog with a giant one eye.
How dare you make fun of my ring of the cobra's eye?
It's like a little smiling chubby frog. It's so silly. Doesn't it look like the Eye of Sauron in like a chubby Muppet frog face? With chubby cheeks that are pinchable?
I can see it looking like the Eye of Sauron, but I don't know about a Muppet frog face.
The chubby, it's like a chubby little smiling frog face. You can't see it. It's so cute.
I should probably get upstairs.
Lucky Charms. Hmm? What?
Monk. Ah, perfect. Just keep stunning him. Nice.
Yes.
I don't usually recruit army. But also the army I'm offered is usually dragons. What's going on over here?
The draconian uprising shall not commence.
Now that we have dragons, it now thinks we can curb stomp more people. They're more likely to run away.
Yes. Excellent.
Where are the little dudes running around? You can have this yourself. Why did you walk?
Why did you walk and not walk the plank?
Why are you stabbing them instead of shooting them? Like, I know you have the poison thing, but like, they wouldn't even live to be poisoned if you just shot them with arrows. This is why you never let the computer do anything. As you remove the map from the oracle's mouth, a howling magical voice bellows. Make you burn in the underworld.
Oh no!
Your green ears and spit on the statue. Do you really think that would scare you away? Oh.
Ooh.
There's a lot of oracles on this. Yeah.
You have to find all of them?
I think we only have to find one of them.
Tails says, "Man, I sure am working on my art and not making memes that I'm posting in live blogging." Javier says, "You can do it, Tails. We believe in you."
Oh.
Spoke too soon.
Where's the music stopped?
The music stopped.
I definitely wasn't like clicking away to look at Tails' memes, and definitely definitely didn't cause the music to stop because the game is no longer selected.
Tails, how could you? You're distracting Lyra.
We got a flask of mercury, a potion of mirth ×2, potion of healing ×3, wand of bless, 15,000 gold, 23 mercury, and 35 gems.
Nice. Excellent. We can sell it on eBay.
On Schneeday.
What I bought on eBay. Tell me why I gotta have a pet rock. Tell me why. I don't know any other words to this.
I didn't know those were words. I'm very
It's
confused.
a Weird Al version.
Oh. Well, that's
Yeah,
someone I
he
know.
did one about eBay.
Oh, well, yes. Movement up. Here's a scrub. Greetings, scrubling. Would you care to dance in moonlight? Oh, he would.
You do the safety
sir?
dance.
Sir? Sir, are you sure about this course of action? Sir? Sir? I'm sure to just give the gold to the dragons.
Yes, it's what they deserve. Dragons love gold.
Oh, sweet. Green is eliminated. They're probably game overs them if they don't have any heroes, since they can't reflag anything.
Tails says 0, don't look at live blogging. Also, I can't believe that Javier killed me there. I limped to my server, and Nyx killed me. Yeah, Javier killed Tails here. She limps over to her server, and Nyx was waiting there with, like, a baseball bat. Javier says, wait, if Nyx killed you, then that means I'm innocent. Tell me why. Tails says, yeah, you just committed attempted murder. Why is everyone trying to murder me today? Uwu. Oh no, that's a unu. Unu.
Oh no.
Why is everyone trying to murder me today? Unu. Javier says, because everyone wants to see the great one fall, and Tails is the greatest one of all. Tails says, I'm sorry for distracting Lyra with memes.
Sweetness. She's got expert Chao's magic. Which means I now have to start building below 3. There you go. Mage Gleeves, no. Oh, I need level 2 here. This brings us level 5. So you have Bloodlust, Haste, Magic Arrow, Firebolt, Misfortune, Spell Shackle, Fireball, and Mass Slayer. Cat Reflex is a level 4 spell, so we cannot learn that. Oh, there's a spell called Disintegrate. That sounds fun.
I hate it. It's like an arm reaching up, turning into sand.
Isn't it fun? Oh, targets killed by Disintegrate spell cannot be raised or resurrected until combat ends.
Oh, okay. Until combat ends. They're gonna say forever, because now you're sand. And no one likes sand.
As opposed to sands.
Happy loves my uwu voice.
The only thing I can think of to do is that maybe perhaps perchance the pirates might need to go into the sea.
Mm.
Oh, Hydras, why not? Pete Gurley exclusively works in tier 4 creatures. Alright, I was buying Mage Guilds level 3.
8 girly.
Has Blood Frenzy and Fireball.
The picture for confusion.
I'm too busy trying to buy more to look at it, unless I see it again. Fire Aura, Slayer, Sparks, Mana Flare, Misfortune, Spell, Shackle, and Lightning. Firing and lightning. That's neat.
Why it's so frightening?
Is lightning a one-person attack? It's one person? Single target, yeah. They upgraded that to a level 3 spell in this game. It was only a level 2 in the last one.
Single target?
Single target, so just like lightning bolt them in the face. These kind of towns don't have magic. Same town. There we go. There we go. Looks like we got all the level 3. What's disappointing?
They don't have magic.
Like Yamcha.
Ouch! He didn't deserve that.
That one was a Dragon Ball Z abridged reference.
Oh, okay. Man's just over here trying to live his life and failing.
Oh, so it's when Krillin gets the power up on Namek. And he's like, oh, so this is my full potential, huh? Guess that means it's all downhill from here. Like Yamcha. I don't know what this Yamcha is, but it sounds disappointing.
Oh no! That's so sad!
Also, don't ask why I can quote full scenes of Dragon Ball Z abridged.
It's okay. I can probably quote scenes from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Have I gotten the blue one? No. Oh! Okay. I was wondering if that character was optional, but we need to get her to get to the gate. Get the border chant to get through here to get to here. Because Javier says because everyone wants to see the Great One fall, and Tails is the greatest person of all. Tails is like, I'm not sure if I should be flattered or worried by what Javier just said. I need to find where the blue dudes are. They're just hopping about, yoinking my loot. There you are. No, that's not a hero. I don't think I have to kill him. You can live. Probably should have saved that. Ah, can he face rocks so he can't go under that bridge? Clever. And the shipwrecked on him, just so you know, you can't go this way. Pirate music. Hey girls, the pirate music isn't as cool when you're the one standing on the bridge.
It's not? Why not?
Because he's Pete Gurley and not Tawni Balfour.
Oh, okay.
Can't say I'm the biggest fan of this Fog of War. The minor Fog of War, not the major one. The one where you can only see stuff if it's near you, or stuff you flagged.
That's called render distance.
I don't quite think that's what that's called. Where are these hoodlums? Ah, a hoodlum. I think I can take you.
More blue army.
Blarmy, you could say.
Blarmy. The Blarmy. Blarmy sounds very British. Speaking of like things that are very British, I got a jar of marmalade the other day. And I associate marmalade as being very British because Paddington Bear loves marmalade. And it is really good.
You know what else is really good?
What else is really good, Lyra?
You.
Lyra, we talked about this! Stop embarrassing me!
It's my job as your friend.
Aww.
They can't also have aspect zones, but they can't also coincidentally have good pathfinding. Right? I was right, by the way.
Is this the first time we battled someone on a bridge? Because I don't remember seeing a bridge warfare.
I think it... Ooh. Nice. I think it is.
No. Noise.
Sweet.
Tails says marmalade is the jam with fruit chunks, right? I think it's specifically orange. I don't know if any others have more, like, are just called marmalade. I think marmalade is like specifically mashed oranges preserved.
Sucks.
Because jam already has fruit chunks, right? Like, jam is also just fruit chunks. It's jelly that doesn't have the chunks. It's like the concentrate or whatever.
Fruit chunks.
Javier's saying there's strawberry marmalade. I'm pretty darn sure marmalade is just oranges. Or like citrus at the very most.
Lord. I almost turned on the lamp without my headset popping out.
Almost, but not quite. Because there's also fruit preserves. You know? There's also preserves. There's jelly, jam, and preserves. But then there's like marmalade.
Actually, is that the fourth one? Because I was like, there are like four kinds of things that they're basically the same thing, just made slightly different. It's a jelly, jam, preserves, and I always forget the fourth one.
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth one might be marmalade, which would mean it comes with different flavors than orange.
Huh.
and citrus.
Well,
if that's true.
Well, now I have to look it up.
Just build a boat. Alright, no, actually I do want her to go into town so she can fetch the good armies. Well, definitely booting you out. And I think I'll boot you out. I forgot. The bandits suck.
Alright, Google, let me know. What is the difference between jams, jellies, preserves, spreads, and butters? Farmer Tad often gets asked, what's the difference between all these fruits and jars? What works well on toast? What would I like best? Jelly is made with strained fruit juice. There are no pieces of fruit in jelly. Jam is made with mashed fruit. Preserves the whole fruit or large chunks of fruit. Some fruits, such as blackberries or raspberries, will not stay whole during the process, so there may not be much difference between raspberry jam and raspberry preserves. Fruit spreads, only fruit. These are 100% fruit with no added sugar. If needed, a sweet fruit such as white grape juice or apple juice may be added because of the sugar in the fruit. We cannot call these products sugarless. These spreads offer the most amount of pure fruit flavor. And butters are made from pureed fruit.
But what about marmalade?
And then over here on Wikipedia, because that article doesn't mention marmalade, marmalade is a fruit preserve made from the juice and peel of citrus fruits boiled with sugar and water. The well-known version is made from bitter orange, but it is also made from lemons, limes, grapefruits, mandarins, sweet oranges, bergamots, and other citrus fruits, or a combination. Citrus is the most typical choice of fruit for a marmalade, though historically the term has been used for non-citrus preserves. The preferred citrus fruit, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it seems to me like jams is when you take the fruit and you mash it up, and a preserve is where you just either chop it, or like have the fruits whole and it's preserved. And so marmalade seems like a type of preserve because it has chopped orange peels. But then the orange part itself is mashed. So is it like in between?
Secret has been unturned. Marmalade is actually both jam and preserves at the same time. There's this stack of just like a cyclops and something else that I killed too fast to really register. Sure did have like a full inventory of artifacts. I think that's everyone. I think that means we're alone on this map now.
Good job, Lyra. You have successfully committed genocide.
It's not true. I haven't beaten Sans yet.
Oh, me neither. I wonder if he'll remember the next time I go around. I wonder if he'll judge my soul unworthy of happiness. Because I did not defeat him, but I did reach him.
You not defeated, but you did slaughter everyone else in your path.
I did slaughter everyone else.
Because giving us a solid
Tails thinks it's a specific preserve is all. It's specifically citrus. And it's specifically British flavored to me only because of Paddington Bear. I don't know if the British invented marmalade at all, or if it's like a staple of their cuisine at all. I just know that the Paddington movie is like very British and they love marmalade, so.
This tastes exceptionally British.
And Javier, your strawberry marmalade might actually be strawberry jam rather than jelly, if there are chunks of strawberry in it. But yeah, there's something really interesting about just eating orange peels, because it's like that one thing that you're always taught to like throw out. The first time I ate orange peels was it was like a candied orange slice, or maybe it was like a lime slice, but it was on a cake, and it was like it was like almost like a gummy bear sort of consistency, a little tougher maybe, but not like hard to chew at all. Maybe like fruit leather. And I loved it so much. I'm like, I gotta try to make this. So I went and candied my own peels, and it came out rock solid. It was like impossible to eat. Oh, Javier says, I got it confused because the word marmalade is very homonym with the Spanish word for jelly. Mermelada. Yeah, that makes sense, absolutely.
Oh, I know what you should
I mean, we're speaking English and we still have trouble keeping track of jelly, jam, and preserves.
Smite them. Okay, go up and whack them. That works too. At least I upgraded your attack to expert, so it's not as far behind as it was before.
The mermaids crawl on the ship and they're just like, I wanna be where the... And then you kill them.
Oh, there's a red tent. What's this?
Les poissons, les poissons, how I love les poissons.
That's it.
Huh?
That Zero, that's the secret.
What?
That's the secret.
The secret.
I found the red tent, and that's all I need to know.
Yes, you found it. That's not a tent. That was like a stone arch.
Oh,
like a gate.
It's behind the gate.
Oh, okay. I was right there. Okay.
Am I here? Yes. And you have Grandmaster.
Check it out.
Sailing, right?
Now Tails is the one phrasing. I have
Been a bad influence.
I have influenced your chat negatively. Tails says, "Oh look, you're murdering more women."
I need that hat.
Oh, your hat. A really big hat.
It's a catastrophe. Beat up the pirates.
Tails says,
I don't care.
Tails says, guys, do you ever want to say something about a topic, but you're not sure how to say besides, yep, agreed? And then Happy is like at Tails, yep, agreed.
Well, in a situation like this, there's only one thing to say. Yep, agreed.
Yep, agreed.
I think I read this one, but just in case, since I've missed a lot of ones that we haven't read, poking out a freshly dug hole is an old sea chest. The mark of skull and crossbones tell you this was buried pirate treasure. What a coincidence! We've been looking for that.
Hey!
On closer inspection, you find the chest empty. Well, not entirely. Someone fool left the seaman's hat in the bottom of the locker.
Someone fool!
There we go. What's the skull hat do? Oh, that's fear. Strikes fear. Oh.
What does the skull hat do? Hovers over it. It's called the hideous mask. Oh, that's fear. Oh.
Speaking fear. This shrine teaches the Armageddon spell.
Oh, fear!
Yeah, we have the seaman's hat, so now when I hop in this boat, it no longer penalizes me.
Thank goodness. Anyways, yes, Tails, what is this topic that you agree or yep agree with?
I guess I'll just head over the roleplay thread on the forums and comment, yep, agreed.
Yep, agree.
Sometimes you just gotta... How is everyone's sailing looking? You have...
It was so bad it almost killed Lyra.
See, girlie, this is why you don't have your own ship.
I can't believe it almost killed Lyra. Just like, how's everyone's sailing going? Oh my goodness.
Oh, so yeah, he has basic seamanship compared to Tawni's master seamanship.
Oh.
Interesting.
Tails says, I guess I'll just head over to the roleplay thread on the forums and comment with, yup, agree. Yup, agree.
Yup. Oh, neat. Exactly what I was looking for.
Look at all those women.
Isn't that what that, one old man says at the front of the Erica's gym?
Oh boy, this is my favorite gym. Yeah, work it, ladies.
I didn't like any of what you just said.
Tails says, oh, on the forums they're talking about opening up a Discord specifically for people looking to join or host role plays. And there is the good opener listing reasons, and after thinking about it, all I can think of is, yep, agree. Javier says, I agree. Tails says, Big Mac voice, yup.
Yup.
Who's Big Mac?
Applejack's brother.
Oh, okay.
I like how you did the yup perfectly, but we're like, who does that? who dat? New phone, who dis?
I mean, like, how else would you do a yup? Tail says, what women? They're all gone already. Where have all the women gone? Long time passing. I don't think it's women, actually. I think it's young girls. Where have all the young girls gone?
Away.
A long time ago. Anyway.
Ahoy, me hearty. Vask.
Aye, avast.
Look at these minotaurs standing in my way. Not anymore.
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Savvy?
Special shout out to me having such a big army, the stack of black dragons ran away in fear.
Okay.
So as I said, I don't need more army. Just in case anyone thought I was being overconfident.
Tails, work on your comic.
Tails has a comic?
Tails, I'm over here trying to help Lyra put on a show, and all I hear is Discord going ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding with you setting memes. They're really funny memes, by the way, though. Lyra, you're gonna love them when you get off. But, Tails!
Lyra, let me upfront apologize for all the memes I made about this stream.
Happy says, poor dragons.
Hey, I let them live.
Which is more than you can say about the women.
Hey, it's a mission objective for them to be slaughtered.
Oh yes, that's what they all say. It was the government's fault.
Where is the nearest? Oh, that is the nearest. Wait, I know. I'm sitting here worrying how I'm gonna. Can you not land on the opposite side of the island, sir?
I guess I could put myself on Do Not Disturb. Tail says you are actually the correct amount of confidence. Tail says, OMG, I had to murder the women, Your Honor.
Level up.
Why?
Okay, good. Wait, now he has advanced seamanship. I no longer have to. I no longer have to throw him in the ocean.
I no longer have to sack him. We put them in burlap sacks and beat them until they were dead. This is all your fault, Jafar.
I knew that sounded familiar for a reason. I couldn't remember why.
Oh good, you weren't muted at that section. The Beastmaster! Is that the Beatles?
That is the Beatles, but we're gonna have to, wait a second before we eat some.
Oh.
We have errands to attend to. Like saving this man in the sea.
Oh, is that Aaron? Is that who we're attending to? What? You're like, we have some errands to attend to.
These dragons, however, did not fear me. They should have, but they did not.
Bravery or foolishness?
Huh. Oh. Oops. I was like, what? I was like, why did Tawni's potion of immortality go off? Nothing should have been strong enough to beat her. And it was, my dragons were positioned that their dragon breath went through the other dragons and hit her.
Oh no! Oh no!
Spider silk arrow. Cast bind on enemy targets struck by a ranged attack. That's the generic, what's all this? I was like, what's all this? The island you already conquered.
Oh, that's me. That's me in Minecraft. I get in a boat and I sail for days and suddenly I'm like on the same continent that I left somehow.
Trapped inside this cell is a woman with pale green, scaly skin and a slithering nest of black snakes for hair. It can only be the Medusa Witch Queen, Circe. Unfortunately, manning the prison is a small force of minotaurs and Ifrit prepared to defend it with their lives. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize it was gonna like count as them attacking me, and I looked at it, I was like, whoa, that's a lot more army than I was expecting.
Oh my goodness. Lyra's army passing by a mirror and like spooking themselves. Ah, that's a big army.
Perish or not.
Javier says, I mean, it's not like overconfidence is gonna get anyone killed.
Oh. Okay, so the Minotaurs blocked my Medusa's attack.
Yeah.
And then half of them turned to stone.
Okay. That's awesome.
The guards have abandoned the prison to the afterlife, leaving the key to the door hanging on a hook just out of reach of the captive. Probably someone's cruel idea of a joke. Then you hear a cry from help. No, it does not say help
from
anywhere.
Within.
Yeah, okay. No. It does not say help anywhere in that sentence, just so you guys know. Then you hear a cry from within the prison. Free me and I will join you. I guess that'd be circa.
Circa.
Oh, look, plot.
I broke the lock on Circa's cage with an axe, even though the key was hanging right over there. And I pulled the Medusa witch from her cell. Who are you? I asked. As bruised and exhausted as she was, the snake woman stood proud and tall before she answered. I could tell she was near collapse simply because the tiny black snakes on her head were lying flat against her beautiful face. Circa, she said, revealing a pair of long, curved fangs. Otherwise, her teeth were normal. Then she added proudly, I am Queen Circa. I held out my hand and said, I am Captain Tawni Balfour. I've been looking for you. For me? Why? I'll explain later. Let's get you some rest before you fall down. Into my arms.
Let's ditch the birds. She's level 15. Fire guard. Expert archery already. And she has leader tactics. Interesting. Oh wait, no. Of course she has leadership. She's the queen. That makes sense.
But where are your people? Also, I feel like Tawni has become inexplicably very heavily accented for no reason. I don't think she used to sound like that.
That's fine.
I gotta go more British and less whatever it is I was doing there. Javier says, Zero's living the Minecraft dream. Every time I go sailing, I end up imitating Castaway. Oh no. One of my only memories from Spanish class in high school was when we had to make videos, like little skits with ourselves, and we had like a list of phrases that we had to use, and this one guy basically did a Castaway parody where he was talking to a volleyball because you know we all have to like do our phrases at something, so he's just talking to this football and he's like, me quiero comer, me quiero taco bell. Like he says it in that exact like way. And ever since every time I want Taco Bell, I'm like, me quiero comer, me quiero taco bell. I don't know why he said it that way, but it was so funny. I don't think I did a video actually. I think I did a comic. I think it was like open-ended of what you could do. It wasn't a comic, it was like a picture book. And somehow my character also ended up like stranded on a deserted island. So maybe that was the prompt? I don't remember. Why did both of them? I don't remember anyone else's, honestly, so I can't tell. Yeah, he wanted to eat himself. No, I thought comer means like to eat, right? Like it's just the unconjugated version of that? I don't know. Hey, text. It was late. Everyone was asleep but Pete Gurley and I. You should give me my own ship, he said, slipping it artfully into our conversation. I have advanced sailing now, you know. I pretended not to hear.
I mean, I was just thinking of the ships we lost in the Strait of the Lost. 5 ships. That's a lot of money. I know that, I snapped. With better captains, it wouldn't have been such a great loss. They were all experienced. More than you, Mr. Basic Sailing. I turned my back on him, clenched my teeth. I didn't want to be reminded of that loss. And now Pete Gurley was saying that if he had been in charge, things would have been different. I was beginning to regret making him my first mate. It had changed him. Although Pete normally prefers to hang in the background and make sarcastic comments, I have found him to be quite talkative during our private moments together. Sometimes he doesn't know when to shut up. I watched your father fight a sea monster once, Pete said. I would have known what to do. My arm whipped around faster than Pete could react. He screeched and stepped away, touching 2 fingers to his once perfect chin. His gorgeous face was now marred by a 3-inch red gash. Pete's mouth curled up in an angry snarl. I raised the dagger I had used to cut him, the same one my father had given me, and pointed it at Pete's heart. Remember that mark the next time you want to open that fat mouth of yours, I warned him. What did I do? You want to talk about how all the captains failed and died because they were stupid, because they weren't as good as my father? I was there, Pete. You dare compare me to my father. Pete's anger disappeared, replaced by understanding as he thought back on everything he had said. I didn't mean... I don't care. Feel lucky I didn't cut your throat. Now get away from me.
I'm surprised he has a little moment of self-actualization and reflection on his words.
There's no one, not even Pete Gurley.
Not even Pete Gurley.
Alright, do you need all that army? Absolutely not. I'm still using it.
Does having more army make you travel slower, or does it not affect that?
Each unit affects that, but it doesn't matter how many. Each unit type affects it, but it doesn't matter how many there are.
Okay.
Yeah, like each unit has their own like speed. Like dragons have a whole lot. Is this how they move? No, that's combat. Where's their movement?
Does it like take the way it flies is so stupid. Oh my goodness.
How could you be so mean to the dragons? The dragons. Oh. There it is.
They fly like how chickens walk.
Yeah, if you look here, the hiders only have a max of 27 movement, whereas the dragons have a max of 37, which actually matches Pete and Goylee.
So does that mean because the hydras are here, you can only move the minimum, like the lowest number?
Yeah. Yeah, like both Pete Gurley and the dragons have 11 movement left, but the bar is empty because they can't actually move any further because the hiders are out. I moved 1 step because they had 1 movement point. But yeah.
So what I'm hearing is we need to eat the hydras.
Honestly, I should probably get rid of everything with slow movement.
$90.
Let's go ahead. Get rid of those. Keep these.
Oh no, you're taking the Medusas away from their queen.
Raise a fair point.
That's what they get for being a woman.
said
with girly parts.
said the two people who were also women.
I'm trying to quote Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
It doesn't work in the campaign that's 2/3 about girls.
Wait, Pete Girly isn't a woman though.
Yeah, 2/3.
Oh, okay. Wait, who's the other? Oh, the Medusa Queen.
Yeah.
I forgot about her. No, it's even funnier when it doesn't make sense.
You're even funnier when you don't make. Are you max level? 23. I think you are max level, so I can just kind of like sit you in a town and not think about you. There has to be a shorter way to do that. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Wait, am I? I think I'm still going that way because it has the library. Why are you not going over the bridge? Go over the bridge. I don't care if there's things to beat them up. Beat them up.
Like, we built a bridge. Use it.
I like a place to get purchase Medusas. Perfect. Now let's go here. Go to the library.
Carol says, I love when people say stuff that applies to them as well. Like if Tawni is the one to say, that's what they get for being a woman. With girly parts. See, like, it's funny and fun in a vacuum, but it just like it connotes the overall like problem with the patriarchal system where strength is equated to maleness, so even women will like have to be less girly or whatever in order to be respected by society or as like leaders or whatnot. It's like, oh well, she's like stronger because she's less like girly or whatever, she's more of a man, or like those like whenever a woman character like shows that they're tough by like punching a guy in the face, like in Captain America, or like how I think there's a scene like that in Alien. Wait, what is it called? The one with I think it's Alien.
The one with the face aliens?
Yeah, the long heads. The main character in that is like a tough lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember her name. Ripley. I've never seen the movie.
Me either. I have seen the game about her daughter. Ripley is actually her last name, so I only know it because her daughter shares a last name.
Oh. Yeah, that's I love how people remember things. It's so fun. The branching ways things are connected in our memories.
Let's get the nature. Look at these minotaurs, thinking they're cool, then they die without even actually having a battle.
Lyra!
Me?
Lyra!
Me?
I thought Tails was trying to have a fun, nuanced conversation, but instead she was just setting up a bullying. She said...
Isn't it fun?
No. She said, I love when people say stuff that applies to them as well. Like if Tawni was the one to say, that's what you get for being a woman. Or if Lyra were to say, that's what you get for having so many comics. Or if Zero said, that's what you get for being a furry.
It would be like if Zero said something like that. Oh,
That's part of what I like about magical girls.
Super feminine, still kicks butt.
Oh no. What's her face has expert, or not expert, even better, master chaos magic. We have to give her more spells.
She has master and chaos emeralds?
Yeah.
Javier says, or if I said that's what they get for writing story logs. Tao says, though they have their own issue within Japanese issues with portrayals of women. It was a good bit. Also, I was having a nuanced comment, but also I couldn't not make the joke. And then you ask why people murder you, Tails, says Javier.
That's worked out. Oh, I forgot she has the hat that lets her just kind of skedaddle.
Yeah.
I did get the green tent. It's just the week of the month of the Thunderbirds occurred.
The week of the Thunderbirds?
The month of the Thunderbirds. It's different. I think that said I've already been here. Oh no, the month of the Thunderbirds happened and there's a pack of Thunderbirds guarding this abode.
Oh no, not the Thunderbirds.
The doors to the Medusa Tower open even before the Witch Queen Circa reached them. Outpoured several Medusas wrapping their arms around the leader. Oh. Later, after Circa told the tale of her capture, imprisonment, and eventual rescue, she informed the others that she would not be staying with them. She was going to follow her destiny.
I can't believe Circa and Tawni are getting married. Soon after you pass through the Medusa Gate, one of your scouts reports that a large force had been following ye. You stop, set an ambush, and wait. But when the enemy comes into view, the Witch Queen, Sarka, immediately recognizes her sisters and jumps from cover. What are you doing here? Circa asks harshly. You are our leader, says one. What is a home without a leader? We should be with you. Circa shakes her head, defeated. They will fight well, she tells you. And if not, I will kill them myself. So you agree to let the Medusas join your forces, even though their loyalty is to Circa and not you. At least Circa seems enthralled by your leadership. As long as you can keep that emotion alive, the Medusa will be yours. The Medusas will be yours as well.
We got 50
it's
Medusas.
harem time. Guys, I feel like Lyra was with me up until a certain moment.
I wonder what that moment could be. Also, I don't know if anyone knows, but one of the cool things about spells, as opposed to just shooting, is some spells can hit multiple units. I'm remembering to read it this time. A deer steps into view and slowly, oh so slowly, hops across the path into cover again. But not sight. You've never seen a deer move so sluggishly, especially one wide-eyed with fear. There was an arrow in its flank. A moment later, Hunter steps into the open, but when he sees you, he screams, drops his bow of sloth, and runs away.
What? Excuse me?
That happened.
Sure. Hale says, look, me, I'm bullying Zero. Nyx, oh, you're calling her a furry again? Hale says, I understand getting murdered over this, but you murdered me when I was just innocently, quote, referencing Nostalgia Luck. Javier says, to be fair, I didn't know you were referencing something at the time.
How could you not know such a sick and amazing reference to such a fantastic comic?
It's okay, Javier. It's valid to shoot first and ask questions later.
I hear the author of Nostalgia Lock is super cute too.
I've heard that as well, and you know what? I think it's true.
Gasp.
Circa became a level 18 Pyroar.
Hmm.
I didn't know they evolved at level 18.
Oh, she got
A
nice
Pyroar Mancer.
Interesting.
Javier says, I know 99 references of PYNL, but that ain't one of them. But yeah, the author of PYNL is the absolute cutest and most amazing artist ever.
Hey.
Hey! Javier speaks truths. Spits facts.
Where do I need to go? I got the blue. Oh, right. I actually need to get back in the boat.
It's okay, you can do it because you have a hat.
I can do it. I can do it with no penalty because I have a hat.
Hats are great, aren't they?
Indeed.
Tails says, can confirm, author of Nostalgia Lock is super cute and a fantastic person to boot. Lyra, you're a boot?
No, I'm a hat.
What? But I'm a hat. I wanted to be the hat.
It's too late. I'm switching my Galarsona to Hatcham.
Oh yeah, you actually are a hat now.
Yeah. Man, she can move so far in the water. That master seamanship that earns her the boat, and not Pete Gurley with his advanced seamanship.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of, hi. Hi, Pete Gurley. What are you doing here?
When did you get here? Javier is here, spitting some facts. You better agree, or he'll go on the attack.
Alright, we have Lightning and Magic Mirror. I think Magic Mirror is new.
Mirror, mirror. Rocking and a rolling, splishing and a splashing over the horizon. What do you see?
What's that from? I've heard
That's
it before.
from Schoolhouse Rock.
Neato.
I really like the a lot of the Schoolhouse Rock the history ones, but man, can some of them be problematic?
That's kind of the downside of the way we teach history in America being problematic.
Yeah. Like, one of my favorites is called Elbow Room, where they basically go over Manifest Destiny, but they, like, make it all fun sounding. Though I have to say, it's effective. To this day, I still remember the preamble to the Declaration of Independence. Or was it the Constitution? It was the Constitution. Not the wrong document.
Or is it?
Or is it? I don't know. I'll have to replay the song over again in my head. I only really remember the actual preamble part. I can kind of remember the rest of it, and the rest of it is what tells me which document it's in.
Oh look, more mermaids. I guess we weren't done.
Oh, get rid of them.
See, look, now we can use magic. And one fun thing about using magic is,
what is this? How on earth could I miss such a sweet?
That's interesting that they. Okay,
What?
so Armageddon is interesting. It's like a screen nuke. It just blasts the whole battlefield with fire magic.
Okay.
The downside is you're on the battlefield too.
I was about to say.
And fun ways to get around that is some units, like black dragons, are completely immune to magic.
Oh.
Whereas other units, like the Ifrits, are immune to fire-based spells.
Oh. Okay. So if you stack your deck properly, then you can just blast away.
One potential issue with that is I'm not sure if the spell still hits the hero.
That casts it?
Yeah, something they did not have to worry about in earlier or later games, I believe. But something they have to worry about here. Oh wait, I want this before I move on. I see you, mermaids. Don't worry, I'll get back to you. Don't worry, you will not survive for long.
Don't worry, you'll soon be dead.
Just beat him up. Bonk. You only have basic sorcery? What? Ma'am, what are you doing? That's a scouting totem. That's not a totem, but I'm calling it a totem. There's some good loot on these islands I just kind of like ignored.
Pick 'em up, pick 'em up.
There should be a tree. There it is. She just news.
Tails, you flatterer. Elle said, similarly, the author of Jazz Black Nuzlocke is a really great person who does the best voices and has a great sense of humor.
Yeah, I hear that too.
I don't know, guys. I hear she phrases things quite often.
That's probably why we love her. Also, Zero, you misunderstand me. I'm not saying I've heard of that. I'm saying I am currently hearing that.
Gosh. Javier says, not to mention, despite all the bully and murder, the author of SBSBS is also an amazing artist and person. If only she was here to enjoy this love and praise with us instead of being dead. Tails says, I hear she's hard at work on her next page, but I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Javier says, I'm glad to hear that. I hope she's making progress. And not making memes about me again. Tails is showing us the Me 6 with a dagger emote. She can't make any promises, Javier. Javier says, despite the phrasing and her being a fur. You always get me with it! The author of JVN is an artist everyone should look out for. She's amazing. Gosh.
I hear she
Tails
also
says, I am no flatterer.
I hear she also turns into a sheep when she's raised.
Oh my goodness. Happy says, I really want to say something, but I can't think of anything to say. So, yep, agreed. The phrasing is part of the charm. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure if anyone's noticed, but I have been mainly running around giving our new hero a bit of help catching up with everyone else. Which is the main reason we're not done yet. If I had run straight to the objectives, we totally would have been done by now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was beautiful.
Beauty, eh?
Her sailing is much better than her traversing on land, as you would expect of a pirate. And it's so nice. Like usually you hop in a boat and the meter drains it completely because that's how the game works. But since she has a thing, it does. She keeps all her movement.
Mm-hmm.
And since she's so much better at sailing, the movement meter actually bumped up when she got into the boat.
Nice. Awesome.
Oh, I forgot about you. Oh, excuse me. Forgot about you guys, ma'am. Ma'am?
Madam.
Yeah, see? I could shoot one of them, or I could cast a spell between them. And they're both dead now.
Nice. I will always find it funny how fast the animation for them dying is.
I think I'm gonna focus on magic. Especially since that's required for Master Chow magic.
Chow?
Yeah, Master Chow's magic.
Hmm.
Beat 'em up.
Did you play the Sonic Battle 2?
Of course.
Adventure, whatever.
Imagine not having played that.
I know, right? Did you have like a favorite character to play in the Chow Garden?
Tails.
Yeah, me too. I like playing as Tails because he was the only character that didn't get like a bajillion power-ups on his person. Like when Knuckles goes into the garden, he's got these giant gloves on, and like when he picks up the Chow, you just can't even see them anymore.
I was just gonna say I'd pick Tails because Tails is my favorite character. And it's now my good, excellent friend. View puzzle, the golden one. Oh, neat. I forgot the hero shows up on the puzzle. So it's really easy to tell if you're in the right spot. Build that bone real quick.
What's the marketplace?
That's where you can like sell and trade for items, but well, sell and trade resources one for another, and I have a ton because I've not been building anything in the castles. Castles. Or in towns. I call them castles because I don't know why. The human town type for the last one was just called castle, so I think that's why. The treasure is yours, the Holy Grail.
What? We got it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize the Holy Grail was something we were crusading for. I thought we were just looking for chests of gold and committing genocide on the mer people.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever said in the story, but, wind conditioners build the Eye of Chaos in Rumport.
Uh-huh.
Which is, what the building the Grail creates.
Ah.
No? You're not gonna fireball for me? Thank you. I hear the sound of Koroks in the distance.
Koroks?
Yeah, Koroks.
The chattering wood?
What?
What in...
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I was talking about like the Korok, the little dudes from Breath of the Wild / Wind Waker. The little dudes with the leaves on their face. Little plant dudes. Oh? No bells being rung today?
I know who they are. I'm just like... Why are you hearing them?
Oh, my mom's playing Breath of the Wild downstairs.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like in your game, like right now.
Also, it's totally better to just sail all the way to the proper town. A plot.
I assembled Pete Gurley, Eight Fingers Oba, and my scribe Dridden soon after the messenger from Rampart arrived. Once everyone was present, I handed the letter to Dridden. "Read it," I said. Dridden opened it, studied it, and hesitated. "To everyone," I snapped. "Oh, let's see," Dridden stammered. He cleared his throat and read that the construction of Rampart was complete. The defenses were formidable, and the shipyards were already hard at work, assembling ships to replace the ones lost in the Strait of the Lost. Meanwhile, some ships from Yandere have have arrived to patrol the strait, allowing no one to pass without paying a large fee for surrendering their ship. "That's where it ends, Captain," Dridden said, handing the letter back to me. "We're almost done here. Soon we'll return home," I said. "So, what do we do next?" Oba asked. "Well, we're going to take the fight to your mermaids, Oba. Are you looking forward to a little revenge?" Oba smiled, nodded. "Good." Then to Pete Gurley, I said, "I want you to return to Rumpart and oversee its defenses until I'm able to return." Pete frowned. Perhaps he realized I was getting rid of him. It hadn't been long since our argument. "Yes, Captain," he said. When he was gone, I would name Oba my first mate, and when I was finally done here, I would arrange for Pete Gurley to die. He was getting too ambitious for my tastes.
Oh. As you carry the grail towards the center of town, the people gather in amazement. Everyone demands to immediately construct the construction of the Eye of Chaos to house this wonderful object, but ultimately they recognize that it is your choice. Shall this town be permitted to be the permanent home of the Grail? Yes. Look at it, its little eyeball brag. And what that does is it provides 3,000 gold per turn. Also, the strength of all chaos magic spells are increased by 50%. Interesting. In Heroes 3, it increases gold by 5,000 and increases the number of units you get in this town by like 50%, I believe. Interesting indeed. Curses. We've missed some mermaids somewhere. Yeah, so that's an interesting one where you finish the one quest and it gives you another. Because like part of why I don't like reading the objectives it gives you at the start is because they often like kind of like spoil what the story's going to lead to. Oh, neat. So I play 4.
Ailes is lamenting Pete Gurley.
Not Pete Gurley.
I think we're all attached to our Hercules boy. He looks kind of like young Hercules. Or old Hercules. Like, I guess he's not older, he's just buffer.
Sure, I'll just make Tawni even more. Speaking of buffer, let's give the attack up to Tawni.
Tawni.
Oh, I've been here. I don't think. Well, haven't explored it thoroughly. It's where I started, so I had been here. I've been in this corner because there was one in this corner.
But Larry, do you ever comment on YouTube videos?
No. I hardly comment on Nuzlocks of people I know.
I never comment on YouTube videos either, except for very specific moments in my life. And one such moment happened the other day when I was watching one of those, you know, those video types that are like expert reacts to blank?
Yeah.
Well, I found a few channels that are like voice coach reacts to musical number, basically. And I've been on like a Hamilton kick, embarrassingly enough, and I picked up a few videos, and like I for some reason, I felt compelled to comment on one. I don't know why. It's just like, what does it have anything to do with the universe? What I like have to say about this song or this performance, but like, I was just wondering if you ever like feel so compelled that you just have to like make a comment on YouTube.
Not really. Let's try this. Just take me up here. Maybe I should beat up these things. Oh, I forgot how many
these things. Oh, fishmen. This is like this is like in a lot of properties where you have anthropomorphized animals, and this would be what the guys look like, and then the mermaids are what the girls look like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the males are always kind of like more animal, more like bestial in their character design, and then the girls are just like cat girls.
You're not wrong, but I don't like it. Oh, neat. She's basically completely caught up.
Happy says, didn't you sass me once for my unwillingness to comment on things? Zero. I don't know, did I? I'm not saying like I'm like unwilling or scared or like whatever to comment on things, but usually on YouTube I'm just, oh look, it's Africa. That spit of land just looks like Africa. Anyway, like I'm just usually just watching. It's like TV to me, or like the radio.
Oh, there they are.
There they be.
And they're just like one of the easiest stacks because they're one in the beginning. Boop. There we go.
You did it!
Thoroughly smoked. Also, Zero prepared because it was about time for voice acting.
Okay.
Vengeance is a pure emotion, no matter what those self-righteous priests say. If someone wrongs you and you just turn the other cheek, that hatred sits in the bottom of your stomach like an infection. Soon it begins to rot and stink, and then gangrene sets in. Now, if you put a knife in the back of the source of your hatred, that's like cleaning the wound.
Okay. Miss Dr. Pimple Popper. The trouble with most of the region around Rumpart is the lack of wood. My shipbuilders exhausted the supply in the first few weeks, leaving half a dozen skeletal ships sitting helpless in dry dock, awaiting completion. Rather than import lumber from the north, which would only cut into my resources there, I sailed further south into the Bay of Maids. The Bay of Maids, to seize control of it. A vast forest surrounds the Bay of Maids, with wood perfect for shipbuilding, and it's relatively close to Rampart. Of course, I expected resistance, but this time I wasn't foolish enough to risk a fleet of ships. Numerous ships seemed to attract a lot of attention from the mermaids. Oh, that's the maids in the Bay of Maids. I see. Okay, I get it now. Instead, I took only the feral vixen. I keep forgetting it's feral vixen, not like frisky vixen. I used it like a blockade runner, darting into the bay and fleeing every battle. I had a few encounters with the mermaids and one with a sea monster that left the vixen taking on water, but we made it to the coast. There was no time to waste. Leaving some of the crew behind to make repairs on the vixen, I took Oba and the rest of the men ashore to have a look around. I was gone no more than a day. When I returned, I realized I should have left more guards. The Pharaoh Vixen was gone. No sign of my men, of wreckage, of anything. My ship was simply gone.
Oh, look, and we're just, like, alone here.
No ship. No ship, Captain. What is that?
Was what?
Oh, the Crest of Valor. I didn't realize you could pick it up. I thought it was like a marker.
You thought no mission you guys bow with a giant. But a knight rides up to you soon after. What a display, he says, and pins the Crest of Valor to your clothing. This day, you've certainly earned it.
Okay. Thanks.
Stuff. Beat them up.
Mm-hmm. Tao says, I rarely comment, but yesterday I felt the need to share my thoughts on Steam Deck on a video I was watching. What's Steam Deck?
It's the new Steam trying to cash in on Switch hype. It's digital only. Costs $400 for the base model that comes with 64 gigabytes of storage. This is relevant because a fraction... Oh, I should not pick that up with these guys. My computer has 250 gigabytes of storage, and not even a fraction of my game Steam library fits on my computer.
Oh no.
And that's supposed to be like the whole selling point, is like you can play your Steam games on the go.
Oh no. Can you like attach a, I don't know,
SD card?
SD card or like a portable hard drive or something?
I believe so, but that costs extra.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's digital only, so it's not like the Switch has pitiful storage too, but like if you buy all your games physical, that doesn't really matter much. Whereas it matters a lot for the digital only thing.
Yeah.
Like you can only download games with this, so it's like that storage space really matters.
Man.
A lot of people seem hyped for it though. They announced it at the Oh, that was my bad. I was the one that walked up to it. They announced it at the perfect time though, while everyone's like all disappointed that Nintendo didn't announce some sort of Switch Pro, more powerful Switch. They come in and like, look, we have basically that.
I thought Nintendo did announce a Switch Pro.
It's not what people wanted out of it. It's just it's mainly just a fancier screen, a bit more storage.
A bit more storage sounds good.
Yeah.
Hiking through ankle-deep mud is never easy. Even when you're sitting upon a horse, the swamps here are even worse. Of course. Because there are no trails. Vegetation needs to be cut away and removed. A lot of hard work. So I arranged for my men to work on shifts, cutting at the vines and bushes with their sabers and axes. My second mate, Jim Journey, was in charge of the operation. Too bad for him. In an effort to impress everyone with his wilderness skills, Jim literally led his men through the swamp. He walked a few paces in front of the others, guiding the way, testing the depths of the swamp. A real explorer. But all his attention was focused on the ground, so when he pushed aside some hanging vines, he unknowingly broke a trap trigger. A 4-foot spiked log dropped from a nearby tree and collided with Jim Journey's chest hard, ending his life immediately. He was carried away by the log's trajectory, then appeared again and swung there back and forth for everyone to see. Next to me, Oba said, "Traps usually mean people are around." "Yeah, traps also mean they don't like strangers. From now on, we don't take a step without checking for traps," I said. "I'll take over," Oba said as he dismounted. We left Jim Journey where he was and moved on.
There he goes.
Oh, man.
I guess we're about to run into people, because that was a story bit prompted by me moving to a specific area, not by time passing. Oh, not expecting
sudden troglodytes. They have tiny little tails. Tails is the model with the most... What?
Nice. I said that did far less damage than I hoped.
Oh, okay. Tails is the model with the most memory is like $650, and then you would have to pay more for any additional storage, which at this point, just freaking buy a computer.
And, I almost like, quite frankly, the 64 gigabyte version is pointless. It's, it's like 1 to 4 games are gonna fit on that.
Yeah.
So basically you have to buy the mid-tier one, which is $530, and at that point it's like, that's more than a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. Like, you're paying more than for next generation hardware to play your Steam games on the go.
As I sat down for a drink with Eight Fingers Oba, I thought that he was perhaps the only man among my crew that I trusted. Normally, trust is a waste of time. Trust gets you killed. But with Oba, I think I understood what motivated the old sailor, and he wasn't interested in power or gold. He had no interest in taking my place, so why kill me? He didn't even seem to want his own ship. I would have given him one if he had given me any indication that he was interested. I believed him to be a good leader, or else I never would have made him my first mate. I mean, you didn't make him your first mate until after Pete Gurley, but Oba didn't seem to like making all the decisions. "Why do you do this, Oba?" I asked, unexpectedly. He scratched his gray beard. I've come to recognize this act as a nervous habit. "Do what?" he asked. "Pirate. It seems to me you would be just as happy in a fishing trawler as long as you had a sea beneath you." Oba nodded, agreeing with me, and said, "I might be happy fishing all day. I have considered it, especially now that I am getting older and slower." "Don't be a fool," I said, pouring us another drink. "You're stronger and faster than any of my crew. What are you, 40? "Closer to 50, I think." "Oh, I don't count." That made him around the same age as my father, but he looked far healthier, far younger. "So, why do you do it then? Why do you pirate?" Oba thought about this as he finished his second drink and poured another. I waited. I had learned to accept these moments of thoughtfulness from my first mate. "You're right. It is mostly because I love the sea. I belong here, and I hope to die here." "So, you pirate for the added glory of battle?" I guessed. Oba shook his head. "I pirate so I can kill pirates." His words were like a blade of ice. "You enjoy killing pirates?" I said cautiously. I hadn't expected that answer. Yes. I enjoy it very much. They killed my family, he said bluntly. Before I became a whaler, I was a fisherman. Pirates attacked my village, killed nearly everyone. I survived. I sailed in the navies of Barakara, Arathia, and Nihon.
Arathia, and Nyan.
Nyan, there we go. So, you became one. That's an odd chance. But is it? When I become one of them, I managed to kill more pirates than ever. I learned that more than anyone, pirates hate other pirates. They hate competition, so they attack other pirate ships when they see them. And when we set ashore, we usually did it at pirate hideouts. It became so simple to arrange bar fights that ended in murder, or drag some passed-out shot into the alley and slit his throat. Oba slammed back another drink. His eyes appeared distant, but there was a smile in his face. Now I saw the lines around his eyes, the gray in his short hair and beard, and the wrinkles creeping into his dark skin. I have counted 100 kills for every member of my family, Oba continued. After that, I just stopped counting. The rest are for me, for the happiness they have stolen from me. I recalled all the battles I had fought beside Oba and suddenly realized he was a far different man when fighting pirates than when fighting innocents. He was a madman among other pirates, sometimes claiming as many as 8 or 9 lives before the end of a battle, far more than anyone else. That's the main reason my father kept him on his crew. Black Balfour always said he would wager his entire wealth on a one-on-one fight between Oba and any other pirate. I think I would too. But against merchant guards or Navy sailors, Oba barely brought in single kills. How many people were in your family? I asked, wondering just how many pirate lives this man's vengeance has claimed. My wife, my baby, my brother, and my father and mother. 5. 100 lives for each one. 500 pirates. The man I was drinking with was a one-man army. And now I understood why gold and power meant nothing to him. No wonder he didn't want his own ship. If one man had killed that many fellow pirates, he would have every sea rogue in the world after his head. This way, he stays unanimous, and all the blame for the lives he claims goes to his captain. I wondered how much of my father's fame could really be attributed to Oba's deeds. I raised my glass in a toast and smiled at my new first mate. Here's to your continued success. I just hope I'm not on your list. We drank. As we set down our glasses, Oba said, "Don't worry. You've never killed a crew member while working. I have never killed a crew member while working with them." "You're never gonna want your own ship, are you, Oba?" I asked. He smiled and stood and said, "I am fine right here, Captain. I like being your first mate." Of course he does. I've been waging my own personal war against the other pirate captains, giving him plenty of opportunities for revenge.
While working with them, Tails points out. Hello, Mr. TJ, welcome. These guys that don't want to battle until right up on them are very rude. That fight was a nightmare. Hope now she has Grandmaster seamanship. She can boat even better now.
Yes.
peak early will continue to wonder why we didn't give him a ship. Yeah. Beat up those troglodytes. Woo! 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 Heard a lot of the time that this is the worst of all heroes of Might and Magic games. Is that true? It's possibly true, depends on your point of view. It's the most different one, so if you really like the old format, then having like none of that old format could certainly make it the worst for you. But I personally really enjoy it. I, for one, think it has the best stories for the campaigns of all the Heroes games. Oof. 5:10 a.m. I'm unsure if you are waking up that early or staying up that late. Oh, right. The crocodile.
The boots of the crocodile. Remember?
You have a dream about a crocodile nibbling on your feet and you wake up and you just have boots on.
Yeah, just like nibbling your toes. And then I sing the like Never Smile at the Crocodile song.
I tried sleeping and woke up after 2 hours. I'm not tired anymore. That does sound a lot like Tails. Tails, you know that thing. Oh, I made a mistake. Well, you just gotta keep going. Post a normal channel. Yeah, I can't lose that. What's in here? Too much for you to take. I wonder if spells can be done over walls or only through them. You sure about this, guys? Are you positive? Yeah?
Oh my God. The way they walked at you too, they were so determined.
They were so confident, and then they weren't.
and then they weren't at all. They just weren't.
Why did they stop being confident? Because they stopped having thoughts at all after they perished.
Today started as a good day and quickly went downhill from there. Since we passed some pig farmers the day before, we all ate a hearty portion of pork for breakfast. I washed it down with some of my private reserves. Everything went wrong after I stepped from my tent. A messenger staggered into camp between two orc guards. The orcs seemed weary to approach me, so they pushed the messenger forward. I recognized the man despite the mud and blood caked on his face. He was the first mate of the Ravenger, Arnok's ship. His name was Hall, or Hob, something like that. I leaned my head away from him because there was a powerful sour stench coming from the ragged-looking man. "What are you doing here?" I asked. He should have been on the Ravenger guard, guarding the Strait of the Lost. "I have news, Captain Balfour," he replied. "Bad news, I'm afraid." "How did you get here? The Ravenger?" "No, Captain. I walked. The Ravenger's lost to the enemy." The sailor started pulling at the cords of a heavy satchel at his hip. "What do you mean lost? What enemy?" I asked instantly. The man finally freed the sack and tipped it over, allowing its contents to splat into the mud. The flies swarmed around it in seconds. The sailor nudged the pale ball with the toe of his shoe until a face stared up at me, the unmistakable face of Arnok the Hairless. Despite the smell coming from the sailor, I grabbed a handful of his dirty shirt and pulled him within inches of my own face. "What enemy?" "Pete Gurley, Captain."
I had left Pete Gurley in charge of Rampart and Arnok in charge of the ships, thinking the division of power would cancel out both men's ambition. Apparently I had been wrong. The sailor, his name turned out to be Hoff, told me how Arnok was at sea patrolling the Strait of the Lost when he received word from me to return to Rampart. I sent no such order, I interrupted him. We learned that when we docked, Captain. Pete Gurley met us and walked us through the city streets to meet you at the castle, but we were ambushed along the way. We were outnumbered 3-1. Captain Arnok killed 3 of them before Pete got that blasted whip around his sword arm. Gurley killed Arnok himself, then ordered one of his men to cut off his head. Hoff and a few of the others were captured. Pete picked Hoff out of the group and handed him the sack with Arnok's head. Then he hung the others. Did he say anything? He told me to deliver Arnok's head to you. He said he had his own ship now and more. Rampart and its fleet were his, and soon all of Arathia would be his as well. Yanathray would be his as well. Anything else? Something else I didn't quite understand. Something about never forgetting the mark you gave him, Hoff said. So, Pete Gurley was still angry with me for scarring his perfect face. Good. Men were stupid when they were angry. But I doubt a little cut is the only reason Pete betrayed me. He was too ambitious for his own good. He wanted it all. He saw his chance and took it. I couldn't blame him for that, except he took what was mine. Could I have some food, Captain? Hoff asked. No, I said. The knife was already in my hand. You won't be needing any. I killed him quickly, just in case he was a spy for Pete Gurley. I couldn't take the chance that Hoff made some kind of deal with Pete in exchange for his life. Why wake up one night to find Hoff standing over me with a dagger in hand? It was safer this way. I turned to Eight Fingers Oba, who was watching, and said, Pete Gurley dies. Understand? Aye, Captain. If I get a chance, it will be my pleasure, Oba replied. From that point on, I swore all my efforts would be focused on taking Rampart back and removing Pete Gurley's handsome little head from his shoulders.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone caught it, but yeah, as I said last time, at the end of the last mission, sometimes the wind conditions spoil the plot. Such as this, before you even get into this mission, we've been in for like 20 minutes before that plot point actually came in. The win condition is defeat Pete Gurley. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I actually scrolled the when it was giving the dialogue, I actually scrolled up one click so you could see the win condition.
So that we wouldn't see. Yeah, that kind of sucks that they like spoil it. I don't really see why that couldn't have been like, I don't know, like story that was given at the beginning of the campaign.
Don't feel like I have quite enough gold to build that. What's this? Just swiftness. Oh, Tails is actually, speaking of staying up, how much longer are you going? Now that Tails brings it up, we have been going for 3 hours, so...
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's perfect. Right before I need to go use the restroom.
So maybe perhaps that would be a good time to end things off.
Well, good job, Lyra. You got through quite a good chunk.
Yeah.
And you were scared of Blue.
Hey, if you leave them to their own devices, they can be a lot. Like that army they had, like that could have definitely been a lot, especially if I had left them any longer. Because they basically had like twice as much army as I did. And it's just because Tawni's so buff and has the crossbow that can break doors off its hinges. That she did so well.
Yeah. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Me and my
Beatles.
Beatles. Or maybe it's Beatles shop ship. Oh! Thank you!
Oh, it took me a second to realize what you were trying to talk about.
Oh my God.
Did a lot of pillaging, scared away black dragons, murdered a lot of and Tails and Zero did a lot of phrasing. There's a surprising amount of phrasing for Tails.
Sounds like an adventure.
Adventure and a half. So, anyways.
Anywho.
Thanks y'all for coming.
Thanks y'all.
Join me and Zero, my good, amazing friend, next Friday.
That's me.
Next Friday, where we get our revenge on Pete Gurley for stealing our town.
Yeah.
That we had so much trouble building up in the first place. Join me tomorrow, where I stream some more Crystal Nuzlocke with Tails.
Hey.
Yeah. And join me next Thursday for what will probably be the finale of Metroid Samus Returns.
Hey, did you know that Metroid is a girl?
I heard. I also heard she can't crawl.
You know, we start crawling and then we learn to walk. I'm not going back. And neither should she. She's a grown woman.
She should turn into a ball to get into tight spaces instead.
Tails whispers, "That's me." Javier says, "Lyra crystal power, make up." Tails crystal power, make up. I don't know if that's a reference to something.
It's probably a reference, but it's just something I haven't seen.
It sounds like some kind of magical girl reference.
See, the problem with that is the only magical thing I've seen is Madoka Magic.
Oh no! Lyra! I'm so sorry.
I have not seen Sailor Moon. Is that from Sailor Moon?
I've also never seen Sailor Moon.
Gasp! It's like we're the same person.
It's like we're the same person.
Yeah.
Thank you for streaming, Lyra.
Yeah, thanks for joining me, Zero.
Of course.
And thanks all of you for watching.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I hope
It's been a fun time.
It's been a fun 3 whole hours of my 2-hour stream.
You're streaming as long as I do, Lyra. Maybe even a little more.
I'd say maybe we should just officially make it 3-hour streams, but I mean, we know they've just become 4-hour streams if we did that.
You gotta promise to come an hour early so that you arrive on time.
But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had a fantastic time and have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.